Hopes and Dreams Racing. And, well, we're not going to be moving the cars around like I originally had planned. Wife needs or wants to do some chores before I do that, so instead we'll be trying to get the race car trailer, or the car trailer, fixed. See, as of right now, the wire's kind of sketchy. It's got some weird copper aluminum stuff going on. I don't like that. Yes, I'm the one that wired it. I didn't realize how corrosive it was to the environment. Not to the environment, but in the environment. It just decides to disintegrate. So as you may hear, Betty's running, and we'll be using that to get the trailer out here. Yeah. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in this week, and hope everybody had a great week. Let's see about getting to it. So I'm going to go get the truck and tell me when to stop. No, there's no backup camera. I wish. Although I tend to be pretty decent, not trying to toot my own horn, but pretty decent about eyeballing. Sometimes it takes me a couple times, but for the most part. Well, you know, actually I should be thanking you guys for spotting me. I appreciate it. Perfect. Okay. See if you guys can't spot me backing up now too. Well, you know, backing up the trailer. Just got back from parking the truck. So I took out my radar detector because it's well, it's hot. Like, you should touch it. It's hot. So yeah. Anyhow, I'm gonna put this in the house real quick and give you guys a little walk around on what we're going to be doing. All right. Sounds good. Sounds like a plan, kind of, sort of. Not really. Well, so we got you know, some of this stuff. Oh, yeah. I know it's just for the 4-prong deal or 5-prong wiring thing, but we can make it work. So as of right now, we kind of have lights. Like 2 out of 10, I think. I know that light works. Neither of those brakes work. That light works. That light kind of sometimes works. This light never works. This light kind of sort of works. That one flickers. Hit the bead on it a couple times. Neither of those brakes work. And this one works. So what's that? Three lights? That should be fine. And when I wired this, I did some loom, and it works pretty decent, you know, but I didn't fasten it because I guess I wasn't thinking or something. I did this about maybe 5 years ago, and well, I think the wire is pretty much rotted. So that's fine. I did think about possibly lowering the trailer because, well, I'll take it to the other side and I almost always end up trying to take that exhaust off. You know, because of this thing. It's so high, and then it catches on here, it rips the wood up. Not that I worry about the wood. Now, when you're doing this, ideally, you want to take the deck off, or at least the sides where you're going to be working. That's not what I'm going to do, because, you know, it's more work. But in the long run, it actually does save you a little bit of time to take the deck off and redo it. And if I take this deck off, I'm putting on better wood, because, and this wood works fine for what it does its job. In the process, I want to put in a battery tray, which I have, and I want to wire in the winch so we can, you know, operate it without a jump box. That would be nice. And I'm going to try to wire it where it trickle charges off the truck. And yeah, you can wire it directly to the battery from the winch, but then you got to take the battery out and charge it. You could hook up a solar thing. I hear they're around $60 to $70 at the Hobo Freight store. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You could do that too. Once again, they're trickle charging, but they do trickle charge when the truck isn't running or when you're not connected to it. So that's the bonus to that. I have to drive 2 to 3 hours to go racing, so that'll be plenty of trickle charge for what I need. That's one way. And as you guys know, I won't be racing until August, so I got a little bit of time on my hands. And I thought about also putting in, see, I originally made this portion here for a spare, but I didn't take measurements or anything. And this works fine. Well, this tire works way better than the last tire did. The last tire just fell through. Maybe I'll just leave it. Yeah. And I did this side over here for the trailer spare, and that works pretty good. I just haven't done it in a while. So yeah. So you're aware, a buddy of mine, coworker, however you want to say it, had this trailer, just the frame, and he had built some. I wish I had some pictures of it. Built some wooden ramps to go over the tire so he could tow it to me. He sold it to me for fairly inexpensive. I want to say it was about $300. Almost 10 years ago now. And I kind of wish I had made it wider. I went with the original one, original width to being from here to there all the way down, and I didn't stick with that because I misread the instructions on the, not the instructions, but the law. It said, oh, it can't be more than 8.5 feet, and my brain said 8.5 feet, or 8.5 inches, and that's actually 8.5 feet. I could have came out to here. I was wondering, I'm like, how does that work with, because this was a cart, or not a car trailer, an RV at some point in the 70s, I guess. So anyhow, so I made a mistake on that, and then I raised it thinking my truck's tall. Yeah, I wasn't thinking completely on that. So anyhow, rewiring. Yay! Now get to this point here. As per typical, this is a new day. It's been a few weeks. Haven't touched it. Got sidetracked and had to go do something else. Don't remember what that was, but anywho, I think before I had mentioned about wanting to lowering this. I do want to lower it, but we're not going to do that this go around. Our main focus is just going to try to get the wiring done. And I'm going to start on the drinker side and work my way around and kind of see what we got going on. For sure, because I know I need to take, this wiring and all that out, and we'll see what we can do. There's multiple ways you can do this. I've heard of some people doing, like in-house conduit sort of deal with the steel. Well, not in-house, but in the garage conduit. I have some, but I'm not going to do it that way. It looks like this here, and just run that throughout your trailer. I actually wouldn't say I recommend it, or wouldn't say I don't recommend it either. However, that's an expense I'm not willing to put into it. We're just gonna, freelance it. It's gonna be a mixture of stuff because it's what I have on hand, not what I can go buy. And I'm cheap. So, without further ado, let's go in and see what we can't mess up. All right, so I've done a little bit of inspecting, and I noticed the front drinker side is actually pretty decent wire. I must have scavenged it from somewhere else. So I'm going to leave that. But I am noticing back here on the brakes, it's the cheaper wire. It's the cheaper wire that I had bought. So I'm going to go ahead and replace this ground and this positive that rolls around. That rolls around the axle here, and goes to the other side. I'm going to replace that. I'm going to replace the white wire that is, yes, it's the ground as well. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but it's over there. And we're going to replace that ground as well. It seems like my grounds are bad and my hot wires are bad. I'm going to follow along the trailer lights and see what we got. See how far back the good trailer wire lights go. But I can tell you now the grounds are shot, and so are the hots. So that's good. Yeah, that's good. Anywho, I know I need to go to the junction box up front and kind of see what's going on there, because I honestly don't remember how I wired it up or anything. It's been a long time. So it worked good for a long time until last year, and the brakes all of a sudden stopped working and the lights were flickering, and yes, I worked good for a long time too, and then my lights started flickering, I guess. But that's a matter of a discussion for another day. But yeah, so I'll take this the ground off up here, kind of see how far back that goes and see if I can't match the length of it. Oh, well, that one don't go far back very far. It only goes to the hub here. But this one, on the other hand, goes a little bit further back yonder. It looks like it goes to the other brake, so we'll fix that too. Oh, good. Maybe I got less to do than I thought. So yeah, I'll get a wrench on that and see about taking that off and replacing grounds. But being honest here, I don't even see this hub at all. Well, I'll see about getting a light on you guys. It's getting short. So hopefully I can just cut this off and replace it. Yeah. Alright, so we'll see about replacing this guy. Getting that out of there. I don't know what size this is. I just took a couple of guesses. Oh my gosh. Go play the lottery. See what we can do here. That guy. Doesn't look all that. Oh yeah, never mind. It is. It's pretty bad. Man, no matter where I put this thing, you can't really see in there too well, can you? So we'll see about cutting that out. Cheers. I don't know if we can save this or not, but we'll try. See, it's all white in there, crusty. Yeah, I know, I need new brake pads and stuff and all that. Well, let's pretend we spray painted it and rebuilt them, okay? Let's just pretend for now. Not sure, can you see that at all? I mean, the copper seems good, so that's good, but I don't understand. I'm not electrolysis. I don't know. Some of this is copper covered in aluminum. Some of it's aluminum covered in copper, and it just gets gross and nasty. I don't know. You can almost reuse it. I'm not going to though. Let's see what I got from ground wire and fix it. Got one wire anyways. So instead of taking you inside, showing you, that I made this thing, I figured you guys saw it show enough how I make them. But I gotta do one out here anyway, so. Guess I should have brought two of them out here. I wasn't really thinking, I guess. When you do crimp these, I guess that part don't matter, but I try to crimp them on a certain side. Not sure how this is going to work very well. It's kind of a small area. I'll try to make it work though. I make other lighters that aren't, lighters that are wind resistant. So, try not to melt the wire. Good luck with that. So we got that one in there now. Do yourself a favor, don't touch it afterwards. Gets a little warm. I'll just leave it. It's too hot to touch right now. And this guy. Let me take this guy out. See about getting some tie wire cutters. Oh, do I have some? I might have some. Let's check it out real quick. Not tie wire, zip ties. Zip tie cutters. Alright, there's that one. Why are you staying way over there? Come a little closer. Alright. So on this side here, I just connected one wire going to the box and then one wire crossing over. So it'll be interesting what this looks like underneath. Oh, that one just broke off. Not sure if that's why it didn't work. I'm pretty sure that'd be the case. Oh, that one broke off too. All right, good for us. No, it's not. Pretty sure it's pretty busted up in there. Let's just take a gander. How far back does it go? Oh, it goes back pretty far. Yeah, all right. Oakley dokley. We'll see what we need to do to fix that. On this shot. Sure that ground wire is shot too. Oakley dokley. So I need a couple of things. We'll see. We'll see what I come up with. Probably nothing good, I'm pretty sure of that. We can try though. Alright, so I got the old wire down there in the loom. I was looking around for I have a loom tool. I can't seem to find it. Don't know why. Might be a mess in here. So what I did was I just, used the old trick of taping the wires together and pulling it through the loom. We'll see. See how well that works. Not working. Still not working. Oh, now it's just coming, the old wire is coming out of the loom. So if you're doing this loom without a tool, it's kind of it's not a great pain, but it's a pain. Wish I could find my tool. It's probably somewhere where I put it nice and safe and sound so it wouldn't get disturbed or broken or anything. Anyways, I'll try to get that out of there. Works great with one wire. Oh, here, I put a tag on it. Let me get some more duct tape or electrical tape. Yeah! Let's see. Maybe I can tape it up a slightly different way. In there. Not working at all. Fine. Taking it out of the loom. Not doing any good. I'm gonna reuse the loom because a little longer. Remember, I don't know what I'm gonna do on the captain side yet. I might reuse that wire for something I don't care about. Let's see. Okay. I do know on the drinker side, I'm gonna want one of these guys. Oh, sorry, one of these guys. Yeah. Maybe not that particular one. Maybe we'll go with the bigger one. We are dealing with 10 gauge now. Like I said, I do it a certain way, so whatever I'm clamping is going to be on top. And the reason for that, I don't know if the camera will pick it up or not, but it's got a split there, and it folds those two splits in. Is it the right way? No idea. Is it the way I do it? Absolutely. Heat gun works real well. I'm using a, lighter. So I'm going to leave the drinker side alone. Or I'm going to leave the driver side alone. But I am going to take a female side for the passenger. For the brake side, the passenger side, hopefully the smaller one works. And I said I was going to reuse the loom, so let's do that. It's going to be a lot of back and forth because I don't know what size is what for what and what size is what, and I might break stuff. And there's probably no might to breaking stuff. I'm probably just going to break stuff. Alright. So, funny news. Not funny haha, just funny upsetting haha stuff. I can't seem to find a certain tool. I have two of them. I know where one's at. It's in a car that's not here. You guys ever run into that? Where you looking for something, you have more than one, and you can't seem to find it? Well, but you just can't find it. I find it upsetting myself, aggravating, but that's just me. And it's not a big deal, but you spend time looking for it, that part makes it a big deal. I guess it depends on who you are, I suppose. I don't know, I'll find another way to do what I need to do with that tool, but it's just, every time I turn around, it's like, goodness gracious. I say, don't lose hope. Just go with the flow. I say that. Oh no. Maybe I should have brought more zip ties. We only brought 4. Oh, we're fine. We got plenty. So I should probably go and get the right. I brought the wrong fitting. I needed a female. I brought a male. Like I said, a lot of back and forth. Who knows? Maybe I'll accidentally run into the tool I was looking for. Probably not. Wishful thinking, though, right? Yeah, I'll let that sit down. Cool. That way, if I need back in there, I can get back in there. Plenty long enough. Let's go to the other side. So the camera got a little hot and I had to shut it down, but I had to continue on. So what I ended up doing was I took all this stuff off. I had a piece of steel here that went across, and then this slid into there. So I took that out, Good thing I bolted that and not welded it. I wanted to see what colors of wire were coming out of here for the breakaway system. I couldn't remember, so I took that apart, found out what they were, put it back together, and started tearing this apart. And evidently I ran out of wire because none of the colors are supposed to, yeah, they're all the same color within reason. Red, red, black, black, that sort of thing. So what I'm going to do is I got a picture of the diagram off the back of my truck. I got the factory, plug for the 7-prong. And so I use that as my diagram. So I know what's what on here. And I'll test it and find out which is which. And then I was gonna take this out, pull this chunk of wire out of here, and kind of just start over. As you can tell, it's a lot of wire for basically 6 wires, and you're gonna have these 5 and plus the brake. And I also have this here on here that don't work, so I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully we can remember how that goes and put that together. I'm pretty sure I had this connected wrong for the here. That's why it's not working. Hopefully I didn't melt anything or break anything in the what do you call the electric jack. Even though I kind of, if I'm being honest, I kind of don't like it because it sticks up too high and I can't drop my tailgate when I'm wanting to get in and out of it. I'm going to leave it for now because that's kind of the person I am. I bought it for a reason. Let's try to use it for a reason, I guess. Anyhow, back to the lights. That's the main thing. Lights and brakes. Technically, there is a race today, but there is a lot of hills between here and Wenatchee, and I was not going to take the chances of injuring somebody. And it was hot. It was hot. Still hot. Anyhow, let me get some tools real quick, and we'll get back at it. Yeah, the sun blaring down so hard I ended up putting a tent up. Alright, there. Check these up. Yeah, when I said I was starting from scratch, I meant I was starting from scratch. Some of these wires might be good, but they are not good where the weather's gotten to them. So, there, put that back. Oh, let's see how it goes. There you go. Oh, I got the wrong one. Oh, it is. Gotta love electrical tape, man. Okay. I don't know what I got. We'll find out. I don't know what it's for. Good. I wonder why I ran my ground so long. Do you know why? I'm guessing that's a ground. I have no idea. I got something I'm dealing with back here. I'm dealing with this mess. I don't know how well you can see it, but go through and got the tape nice and easy. I don't know what's going on. Alright, so this is the wires out of here. Alright, I did a pretty good job as far as that was concerned. Not tooting my own horn or anything, but okay, maybe a little bit. Okay. This ground, or this, I don't know what this is, but alright, so all that can go back the way it came. I'll do that stuff. Put that back in there. Kind of wish I'd put this box on this side so you didn't see all the wires everywhere. But I didn't. I know for next time I build the trailer, I guess. Oh, well, that ground's not even grounding. That's fine. Do I dare ask where that one goes? Alright. I'll look. Oh, good. Well, I know this is a ground then. And I know this wire is not good. So I need to make up a ground for that. I can do that. I don't have any black wire, but I got brown wire. Does that work? Sure. Alright, so first thing first, we'll find out which one is our right turn signal on here. Let's see. Right hand turn signal. Should be the bottom one, that one. You agree? Okay. Power. Oh, I guess I gotta turn it on first. Let's do that. Okay. That's my right hand. So that'd be my green wire. You know if they make a battery operated heat gun? I'd be down for that. Alright, and then now we want yellow, which is the left. Oh. That's not good. My ladder melted. Surprised? I'm not. Kinda a little bit. I'm a little surprised. Alright, let that cool down. Let me know if there's any fires that start. See any fires? Okay. Now we're looking for left-hand turn signal on the truck. You guys probably know this by heart. I do not. So this is supposed to be left-hand turn signal. That one's supposed to be right-hand, right? I don't know why. Yeah. Must have looked at the wrong one. I thought it looked funny to me. Yeah. So this is the right hand. Good thing I looked at that. It would have been funny. Alright, let's look at it. Why is it left hand? That's green. Okay, second hand. Okay, that's left hand. Look at the perfect. Yellow is left hand. It goes on the red. Now we need, all I'm doing is when I bought my light, wires for the trailer lights, it came with this little deal here, so that's what I'm going off of. Brown is taillight. So let's figure out which one's the taillight. Running lamps, that's close enough to taillights, right? Sounds like it could be. So that one. Okay, so green is the taillights, according to this guy. Brown is our taillights for this one. I mean, you can get one of these junction boxes. I think I got this off the Jungle website, so I'm sure it's perfect. But it seems to have done its job thus far. But you know, choose a well-known name brand is all I'm getting at. White is ground. So I don't even know why I need a white wire, if I'm being 100% honest. Because all I'm going to do is take, well, what I'm going to do is take a little bit of this, go to the ground, and just go to the frame. That's what I'm going to do. According to this, I have to reset the settings on this thing. This one here is ground. So we'll go with that. We can double check that two ways. We can go like this. See if there's a ground. Well, there's no ground anymore. I forgot. Sometimes I'm retarded. So it's that one. That's ground. Alright. I think I need to get some pads on or something. Alright. I don't think I need one very long. Just needs to come out and tuck in. So let's cut it here. Have some cutters somewhere. Back pocket or something. I eat them. Seriously, where'd they go? Oh, I might want to find out what size this needs to be. So now it's ground on it. What am I missing? I got a red one here. That one says rear marker lights. Oh, I would have them. Why wouldn't you just have them on your lights? That don't make any sense to me. Running lamps. It's the same one as well, it's the same. So like that. Here's our running lamp. I mean, I just don't know. Maybe I see things differently, but why wouldn't you just take the red wire off and just connect the green one? Sorry, the brown one. Taillights running. It's the same thing, right? Why would you bother running the red wire? I'm just going to use the brown wire. Can't I just plug into my brown wire? So I guess that means I gotta string all that out. Minus the brown and the white wire, obviously. Or the red and white wire. Oh. See this bundle of joy I got right there? So now I know I got that much wire to mess with. And I can tie into it using other wires I got. I got more trailer wire. Not much more, but I got more. So I can do that. Take out this white wire. That's good wire. I can use that somewhere else. It's the ground, remember? You guys do the over-under or the just... or what? I don't know. I just started picking up this habit here recently. I haven't seen to find the difference, but I've been known to be wrong before. So I don't need the brown wire or the don't need the white wire or the red wire for now. However, can't really put this in the loom yet because there's a bunch of loom underneath there with the trailer, brakes, and all that good stuff. So where does that leave us? I think I need to go underneath and take out all the loom and just kind of redo it. I wish I could find my loom tool that'd make this way easier, but we got what we got, you know. I got tender fingers. Okay, I said it. And I like tools. So anyhow, to be continued.